episode 15, we're in Hue and we're going to explore the Citadel and Imperial City. We'll also be taking a day trip out of the city and visiting the demilitarized zone.
Good morning from historic Hue. We've had a bit of a nightmare of a morning. I got an email saying my account had been hacked from Russia and I haven't been getting any emails for 3 days. And we booked tickets to get to Ninh Binh. We'll not tell you how yet, but because that'll be one of our next videos.
It's top secret.
Yeah. Anyway, wasn't getting me emails, couldn't get the ticket confirmation, had to reset my password. It was going to take 20 odd days to reset my password with Microsoft. It's just been an absolute nightmare of a morning, so I haven't gotten out till it's now 25 to 12, so kind of wasted morning. We're only here 2 days. So the plan today is we're going to visit the Hue Citadel. So apparently a lot of Vietnamese history comes from here. This used to be the old capital of Vietnam before Hanoi. So the Citadel is all to do with the dynasty and the big empire here. So we're going to go there. We're just going to get something to eat first. We might be able to get Kong's brother to show around. He works there, so he had said yesterday just to contact Kong, get in touch with his brother, and then he would take you around. Don't think you can film in there, so I'm not sure. So the way this video might work is we might go and see it, tell you about it, and then my plans tomorrow just incorporate it into one video. It just depends how plans are going to work. Like, everything's been thrown into chaos this morning. So just starting with a nice mango and pineapple smoothie. Jai's got something.
I've got something. Ask for a mango and pineapple. It tastes like a
Banana.
It tastes like banana. I'm not sure.
Really good. Smoothies here are lovely and dead fresh. Everywhere I've had a smoothie so far, they've been spot on. Really nice.
Oh, it's nice.
And the juices are nice as well, aren't they?
Yeah, mine's meant to be a juice bar.
Everything's so fresh, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Food's fresh, drinks are fresh, just lovely. So we're walking, we can see the big flag from here. We're just walking alongside the perfume river. I'm starting to get a bit annoyed because you just get hassle off everybody. Like, want to take you on a boat ride. I said no 5 times and she was still following us down the street saying, do you want to do? Do you want to? Like, no. So just be cautious when you come here. Ignore them. Yeah, just try and ignore it. It's really hard sometimes because they're pretty much dragging off your coattails. Anyway, yeah, we're just walking over. It's hot today. It is. It's quite humid, so we're going to cross the Perfume River and get to that Citadel. So this is the Perfume River, which originates up in the Backmar Mountains, and the reason it's called the Perfume River is because where it starts off in the mountains, it goes through loads of flowers and fauna, which is meant to produce a perfume-like smell, but I'm certainly not getting any of that right now. So this is the Imperial City, which is a walled enclosure within the Citadel city of Hue. And it's the former imperial capital of Vietnam during the Hanoi dynasty. Inside it contains palaces that house the imperial family, as well as shrines, gardens and villas for mandarins. Okay, so entrance tickets are 200,000 dong each, and we're just at the main entrance now. So we're just going to go in now, and I think Kong's brother's driver might be picking up on the other side. All these golden statues you see along here were all used to stamp official documents or administrative documents for granting members of the royal family on the occasion of enthronement and bestowal. There's over 100 of these as well. So Kong's managed to get in touch with his brother, and we've got a driver, which is just as well because it's absolutely scorching today. It's so humid.
And it is like
it's through the roof. But there's my driver down here. Hello.
Hello.
Not better. Bit of a breeze. So I've only been driving for about a couple of minutes, and already you can see the scale of this place. But this was the old Forbidden City, as it was called, and it's absolutely huge inside. So we're just about to go into the Hung Mu Temple. So this was built in 1804 to honour the cult of the Emperor Jia Long's parents, Nyung Phuc Luan and his lady. It was destroyed by the war in 1947, and it got reconstructed in 1951, and it went under a massive restoration during 95 to 97. So the Mu Temple was constructed between 1821 and 1822. The Mu Temple was dedicated to the Nguyen emperors. So during the French occupation of 1884 and 1954, only 7 emperors were honoured. A few more who were known to be patriotic were added in 1959. Then this temple was restored during 1997 and 1998. This one here reminds us of an English phone box.
With a dragon in it.
Seen plenty of dragons in the ones in England in the past. So we're on to the next place now, which is the Tin Min building. So this was a wooden structure named Tong Min Duang, built in the 19th century and originally stood on the site in 1927, which was replaced by a building which was modernised and used as a medical clinic. Empress Tan Kung, Emperor Dong Khan's first wife, and in her later years, 1950, was renovated for use as President Bo Dao's private residence. The Phuoc To temple is functioned both as a Buddhist temple and a shrine, so it was visited by the Queen Mother for rituals on the 1st and 15th days of the lunar month and on religious anniversaries. The second floor was known as Quang Ninh Pavilion, dating from 1831. This temple was restored in 1849 and 1900. Here's the Empress of Bedlington. Must have been well posh with these TVs.
Get a piece of paper, get a canvas, and just do something. Don't think about it, just do it.
Ahead of that time, this fam emperors and empresses, weren't there? So that's the Khe Citadel. What did you think of that?
It's lovely. It's
massive.
huge. It's
Absolutely
huge.
Yeah, it is.
It's very humid today.
I know, it's been hard work. I mean,
hard.
Thankfully, thanks to Kong and his brother, who got that driver, because walking around here, you'd have been on all day, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And because of the heat, it's just like...
We've still been here all day. We had a
I know.
tour.
But I mean, obviously because of everything that happened this morning's kind of put things on hold a bit today, like, but we've got round, we've done it, and we're just at the exit now. So we'll probably start heading back. We did probably want to get to see a bit more today, just things have got in the way today, so it hasn't been easy. Good morning everyone from Hue. It's our last day in Hue, but today we're going to do a tour. So we're heading into the demilitarized zone from the Vietnam War, and we're going to see quite a few sights from the war. It's a full day. It is 25 to 8 in the morning. The lens is steaming up and we're waiting on a car, so let's get going.
The Vietnamese DMZ was a demilitarised zone in the Quang Tri province, and at the 17th parallel that was established as a dividing line between two countries, North and South Vietnam. This was put in place on the 22nd of July 1954 until the 2nd of July 1976. Vietnam was officially divided into the two military gatherings, which was intended to be sustained in the short term after the First Indochina War. During the Vietnam War, it became important as a battleground demarcation between the Communist North and Socialist South. The zone de jure ceased to exist with the reunification of Vietnam in 1976.
Place to Vietnamese people, wherever they from south, from north, Hanoi side, Saigon side, Viet Cong side, any side, they go here to visit and to pray. The Citadel was built in 1828 by the King in Hue. For the local or provincial government here. Tết is the way, the name we call the New Year in Vietnam, because so long time under China, I said, and we always want to be different, always want to be independent. So we use another word instead of China or Chinese. You call Chinese calendar, we call Yin calendar. You say Chinese New Year, we say Tết, T-E-T. You call South China Sea, we call the Eastern Sea, the East Sea of Vietnam. We don't want to use the words like that. And that New Year time in 1968, so Viet Cong side, they tried to finish the war in 1968, and a surprise attack in the New Year time. Before that, Vietnam, like Ukrainian now, they was fighting but waiting for the support from another country. Hanoi, they didn't produce weapons. No, everything was sent from China, from Soviet Union. It's true that if China don't want us to finish the war, we couldn't. China didn't want us to finish the war, we couldn't, because Mao's have his own idea, and big battle here. The south side called it the second battle of Quang Tri. The North call that the fiery summer of Quang Tri because of the heat from the weather and fighting as well and the battle as well. So many people were killed here. This citadel was administrative center. That means the government here. Both sides try to keep that. The North try to occupy this area to call the other side stop. And the South try to reoccupy that to protect their side. The North said that they liberated the South from American occupation, but the South said the North Communists invaded their country. Always different explanation, and they always said that they are nicer than the other side. And so many people, thousand people died for this citadel. 1,000 people was killed here. More Viet Cong came, more bomb. Viet Cong came, bomb, like that. 81 days from June to September 1972. Afterwards, Viet Cong go back for everyone. They break for everyone. Now it became very important.
Video, yes.
Easy to find the veteran.
The Citadel was the site of the Second Battle of Quang Tri, which was a large battle in the war between the People's Army of Vietnam and the National Liberation Front against the US Army and the Army of the Republic of Vietnam. The battle lasted for 80 days and the Allies in South Vietnam successfully captured the Citadel and the majority of the Quang Tri province. It's estimated that 2,000 artillery shells per day were fired of an area of less than 3 square kilometers.
And rock pile there, Razorback Mountain, what American call. So behind the cloudy mountain, in the cloudy mountain there on the top, right? Khe Shan. And along this road, they set the bases, but behind of that hill, one small base. Rock, Kem Karo, that area, Kem Kalu, that area. Just to try to stop the North infiltration to the south. One team stay on the top of the hill. They go up and go down by with helicopter only. Supply everything, water, clothes, food, everything. To one small team stay on the top. Not big tree and all the black rock like that. And that's why they call it rock pile. 230 meter high. They came there and they stay on the top from 66 until 69. Because in 68, Viet Cong made the jet offensive. They attacked the town in the city. American waiting here, but they went south already. The New Year time, New Year holiday, the South people celebrating. But one surprise attack from the north, from Viet Cong in the jungle. And after that, so Americans said, oh, Viet Cong became so strong, and it became too dangerous for American people, American soldiers, to stay close to Viet Cong, like that. Before that, they tried to stay as close as possible, because they was confident in their strength and their facilities. But afterward, it became too dangerous. Vietnamization after 68 by Johnson, what he tried to do then. Move all American further south to safer area. Let the South Vietnamese here. In Hanoi, a propaganda in Hanoi. They said that American president, he changing the color of the dead body. No more American, no more white people was killed in Vietnam War. Who need to die, they should be Vietnamese. That's what Hanoi propaganda.
Probably haven't spoke much on this one because we've been driving a lot of the time, and obviously the guide's been doing all the talking, so his knowledge is unbelievable. He's never stopped talking since the moment we left where to here. I probably can't even tell you half of what he's told me because his knowledge is just unbelievable. So we're pretty much on the Laos border now, and this is like basically where the runway was, where they would land the planes. See all the tanks and stuff here, but we've gone through a couple of museums, so it's fascinating stuff really, isn't it? all about the Ho Chi Minh Trail. But I mean, just the drive itself was pretty stunning, wasn't it? Like through the mountains and the rivers and everything, just beautiful landscapes. So we're gonna have a quick look around here. We can take some pictures and stuff when we're here. But so far, really good. Quite tiring because we've been up from 7:30. Like I said, just so much information to take in as well. And you do learn so much on this tour. I've probably learned more on this one than I have on the other ones already. And we've only been on this one a couple hours. So this is basically what's left of the runway. So this would be where they'd used to drop the cargo during the war, and it's right on the border of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. So inside of the museum there, a lot of the spy technology that would drop. So it was like they look like bombs, but basically they stick in the ground. They've got antennas on. So basically the spy stuff was used to like record voices and vibrations to get sort of intel on where the Viet Cong were. So then from Thailand they would come across and they would bomb the areas where they picked up where the Viet Cong were. And it was like thousands got killed. So there's like bomb craters and everything here, and of course there's still loads of unexploded bombs around here as well, because obviously it's quite mountainous and it's not easy to get to a lot of the areas here. There's still a load of bombs out there somewhere. Hopefully there'll not be a risk to anybody if you cannot really access the mountains here. It's weird being somewhere where it's actually happened, you know. Okay, so Jai's first try of see how you get on with this. This comes included with the deal, the package.
I'll attempt
so we're putting some soy in.
Still haven't quite mastered the
mixing.
No, the chopsticks. No. I'll give it a bash.
Get some of that in. Are you spicing it up a bit, or are you avoiding it still? Do you want a spoon as well, Jackie?
I'm going to attempt the chopsticks.
I've sold the daisy.
Put a little bit.
So nice. Yeah? How many Jackies out of 5 are going to give it so far?
Let's get a bit of beef first.
So the beef pretty much cooks in the soup, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice.
4.5.
4.5?
Quite good.
Yeah? Very good.
North Vietnam, South Vietnam. That one is on 17th parallel. The bridge named Hiên Lương. It was named after the village here. So in 1954, in Geneva, Switzerland, they decided to choose that one for demarcation. They call provincial demarcation for North and South of Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh didn't want to call it border, no border, one country, demarcation only. And half of the bridge belonged to North Vietnam and half belonged to South. Within 300 days, the people who working for the French Union in the north had to move south. Viet Minh in the south have to move north. They kept staying, it could be called Viet Cong then. And the Viet Minh who left the north, who moved to the north, so they left the family in the south. The statue for the wife and the daughter of Viet Minh. Investigation, hey, don't do that, okay? And never do that. The light here. It's a light. North Vietnam, South Vietnam. Nobody with gun, right?
Okay, now I can't go back.
believe we're at our final stop now, and this is the bit I really wanted to do, which is the Vinh Moc Tunnels. So like the Quang Tri tunnels, the Vinh Moc Tunnels are a bit bigger than the Quang Tri, so you can actually walk through them rather than having to crawl. But the story about the Vinh Moc Tunnels is that it was a village that created the tunnels. So when Vietnam was getting bombed by the Americans, the village moved into these tunnels and lived in here for years. So I'm really looking forward to this because you can't walk through them. So it's a whole cave system, and there was hospitals in here. People lived in like little hollowed out kind of bits in the wall. So this is going to be interesting.
In the war time. The lamb. Run. Because it's so easy to find there. Was it you in the school, government office? Say, wake up, can. Go to work, go to farm, go to school, go start, can. Like that. Brilliant. Fine.
Wow.
Ventilation. More bamboo house in my village. They have money, brick. Another ventilation. You see there? Yeah, that. Tunnel. And the tunnel here. So it's one to leak place out for the build and to supply vegetable food to the people. They built a tunnel from 66 to 67. They used until 73. Anytime they heard gang, run and stay there. But with rolling thunder, all the time bombing, all the time. They stayed out there longer. There is one of 114 tunnel was built in the north side of the river. 114 was built. Somewhere near the ground, they reinforced with cement and the timber.
Right.
But when you go down there, it's original. Okay. We go straight to second level. The third level is closed. Big step here, careful. And watch your head again.
Little guy sat in the corner.
Yeah, second level here. The Airbnb. Okay, 86 like that.
Imagine living in there.
So these rooms.
Yeah, the room for sleeping.
Enjoy this.
Here's a bamboo net.
You could have a nap.
2 people, 3 people. That depends.
That must be.
This family suite here.
I think eventually you'd go a little crazy.
You would, wouldn't you?
I mean,
Just can't imagine it, can you?
Is it wider in Quang Tri?
Yeah, much wider.
Much taller
I'm not on my hands and knees.
You go this way. They pour everywhere down like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't burn everywhere.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Burn oxygen as well. You go and we come back here later. Okay? Go.
Oh, go on down here.
Go. Whoa.
Is this a well?
Well,
Yeah.
are you wondering? Is it that easy? What are you looking for?
Ooh.
That's what you're looking for. You're not looking for anything?
Like a booby trap.
Toilet.
Oh, toilet.
The root of the tree.
Oh, yeah.
The root.
Tree
Oh,
roots in
yeah.
there.
Root of the tree. Like a meeting room again.
Oh, yeah.
Meeting room again. Relax your back a bit. It was made for tall people. The whole here. 2 meters maximum here.
Has this not been extended up because it's a bit of the has it?
No, that's joking. The random. Got a halfway up for you to imagine how deep this was.
Yeah,
Got a
God.
halfway. Okay.
Jesus.
Halfway.
Stairs up here as well. Last man standing.
That's where. So we've done the Citadel and we've done a DMZ tour today. What do you think of Where as a whole?
Really nice, enjoyed it. didn't think I was gonna, but yeah, it's really nice. Definitely come back.
Yeah,
Got a bit of a mixed atmosphere.
Yeah, it's different, and it's I think because we've had kind of that local experience with Com
Yeah, with
and
Tom
his family.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We met them again last night, and that was really nice. There was more of them came out last night.
Yeah.
So his brother's daughter come out, and then the owner of the place we were in last night was another local place. It was really nice. Again, just a nice laid-back atmosphere amongst them all. The kids were great.
Yeah, just really an absolutely lovely family, dead friendly. Kids were brilliant.
And the kids were, well, one of the kids, 9, she was in tears last night, wasn't she, when we left, and was hugging we both, and it was just lovely. Had us in tears when we left because she was heartbroken, wasn't she, when we left. Then upset the parents, and then it just caught on. It was just such a lovely little experience, you know, just lovely kids, lovely family, and that's what's made it for me here. So it's been totally different. But the DMZ tour today was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good. My guide, Ling,
yeah, he was good.
Really good, very knowledgeable.
Yeah, very comprehensive.
Honestly, he just knew everything.
It's been a long day though, because we're up. We got picked up just after half 7.
Yeah.
Didn't get back till 6. So it's been a lot of driving today. So as a whole, really enjoyed Hue. Today has been weather-wise okay, but yesterday was so hot and humid. It's just been crazy hot here.
It's been on and off the day, hasn't it? Yeah. So the weather's a bit mental.
Hue as a whole, how many jatties out of 5?
4.5.
4.5, yeah, it's been good. In the next episode, we're moving on to Nindin, and we're going to be taking the overnight train. So the next video is going to be our experience on the overnight train to Nindin, and it could be quite an experience because Jatty's not looking forward to it at all. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, which is free to do and it helps us out, as do the likes and so do the comments. We'll see you on the train in the next episode on the way to Nindin. See you soon. Bye.